Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Red Devils TV. It's your Manchester United versus Norwich City FC match preview. And it has been a buzzing week for Manchester United for the past couple of weeks because I think so. Ralph Ragnick completely he has changed Manchester United into a different team. I know apart from the result against young boys, is still I think so a manager who will give our youth a lot of chance in my opinion. And we actually it happened like the same against Norwich against Crystal Palace that we played we pressed so our pressing was so good and was so great, was so energetic for the first 30 minutes. But I think so for the first half, it was so good in the both games. But Crystal in that Crystal Palace game, we didn't fall apart, but Crystal Palace they knew what they were doing. They knew how to defend. They knew how to defend, but ultimately Fred with the goal. And I think so. Ragnick will get the best out of Fred, in my opinion. But at the same time, the game against Young Boys, it wasn't. I won't say it wasn't a good game. It was a good experience having youngsters play with them, play in the first team in the Champions League. That's a big game. I think that only three players. I think only that three players who can fit in this system, who can be part of Ragnick and in the first team are, of course, they will be amazing. Those three players from that young boys game, I would say Donny van de Beek, uh, then Mason Greenwood and Eric Bailly, in my opinion. Yeah, because I think so. Those were the standard performers. Sorry to say, I don't think so. Matic, he will be part of Ragnick's play. Even Mata, even Jesse Lingard, he had a fucking shite game against against young boys. We can't even manage to defeat young boys, a team from Switzerland, but still they are a very decent side in my opinion. They're a very, very, very decent side, and they haven't in their life have got thrashed by uh, uh, means humiliated by a big team in the Champions League till now, like 5-0, 6-0. We have got a comment over here. Jade Henry, Vastek. I don't know what that means, mate, but yeah, thanks for the comment. So yeah, we have got our guest AD over here, who is a Barcelona fan. So yeah, AD, give us your thoughts on the game, man.
Yeah, it's really interesting because United I think under Ralph Ragnick they seem to be more there seems to be more of a plan than under Ollie, and I just think that that will be something that United fans will like to know, because I feel like before Ralph Ragnick was here, it was all pretty much individuals. Like I didn't really see United play well as a team, and I think now with his appointment, I think United will now play well as a team, which ultimately is wins of football. Most of the time, teams have when a team plays well. Most of the time, teams triumph, whereas a team is relying on individuals who don't really tend to do that well. So this is a game that obviously Manchester United are heavy favorites. Norwich City, they're coming into this game in pretty poor form. Now that said, they have I think kind of picked up a form there a little bit in the last couple of games, you know. But like I said, Manchester United should win this game, and yeah, this should be a routine win, right?
Definitely, yeah, we should win this game. We will means hopefully. I won't say hopefully, but the style of play which Ragnick plays, high pressing, gegen press, and the most positive thing about this manager is that he has transformed the team. Means since the game against Crystal Palace, he has completely transformed the team. Means he had a small training session with the players, and he has already turned the team into a great team. And I don't know what to say. Yeah, we have got Teeth over here. Welcome. Welcome, Teeth. How are you, man? Where system's loading, I guess he has some problem. So means there's so many to talk about because
Hello.
AD. Oh yeah, Teeth, how are you, man? How are you?
Fine. Sorry, yeah, finally.
Yeah,
Oof.
finally you are here, man. So yeah, man, give us your thoughts on the game, man.
I know it. I expect a cakewalk, and I know I shouldn't be saying this considering we lost to Sheffield United last season, but as Manchester United fans, we should expect a cakewalk for this game because it's bloody Norwich. It's Norwich. If they've only like won like what one game this season. They've I think that was against Brentford. they're just not a good team. And Brandon Williams, who is one of their starting players, he will not be available for this game because of the loan clause in the deal. So I expect a cakewalk. They do have some decent players, Max Adams, Miro Rashika, and yeah, I mean only those two really are two decent players from their team. And yeah, oh, yeah, also I forgot that guy. His name, he's a winger. He's young.
Todd
He's Greek.
Catvan. Dot
Oh, yeah,
Cantwell.
Cantwell's decent as well, but he's like 19, I think, or 20. He's Greek, I think.
No,
I forgot
Todd
his name.
Cantwell is he's British. Todd Cantwell is British. And
No, no,
another
no, no,
player,
I'm not
another
talking about
player,
Vincent
Cantwell. I
Krul.
think.
Christian Jollis. Christian Jollis.
Yeah, Jolis. Yeah, him. Yeah, he's a good player as well. But I mean, I don't really see them, any of those players causing as much issue. So yeah, I expect a cakewalk.
What about Tim
Talking
Krul? Isn't he good?
What?
Tim Krul?
Yeah.
Tim Krul means I won't say he's a he's a penalty shot stopper. I won't say he's a decent goalkeeper, but I still think that he's a means a more of a penalty saver, and a lot to talk about more apart from the Norwich game that Anthony Martial got to means I not I got to know this news from you only Tirth some couple of minutes and uh, that Martial will be leaving Manchester United. His agent said that he's not at all happy at Manchester United. I'm saying this again. Anthony Martial is unhappy at Manchester United, and he is considering a leave to leave Manchester United at January transfer window. What do you think about that? First of all, I will go with you, Adi.
Yeah, it's really interesting because Martial a few seasons ago was absolutely brilliant. And it ever seemed like it was. I think it was 2019, 2020. He was really good that season. The last season, he was just not good enough, and basically Cavani basically replaced him, and he got the job done. Cavani, and I don't know what's going on with Martial. You know, I think it's time to move on. I think he's been here for a long time. He never really delivered for you guys. If I'm being honest, like only maybe that season you could argue, and maybe the early tenure under what is it, the manager, forgot his name, Jose Mourinho. Maybe you could argue, but yeah, I think you guys have got to move on. And like I said, I don't really know. It's kind of weird because I've seen him before in FIFA. His work rate, I think, is like medium, and as a defensive thing is medium as well, which I think is kind of weird. So I don't know.
Well, one thing, don't get mad at me, Teeth. Martial used to be one of my favorite players at United. But his defensive work rate should have been low. In FIFA, they have mistaken. His defensive work rate should have been
Yeah.
low because
Yeah, I remember.
because
I remember against Sheffield United. I remember he cost us the second goal because he was like because they were like Martial lost the ball, and then by the time he came back to our box, they scored. So
that
yeah,
3-2 win, I remember. Sorry, the 2-1 loss or the
two
3-2
one
win,
loss, 2-1
2-1
loss.
loss means yeah, I remember your reaction, man. Bye.
Absolutely shit. Absolutely shit. It's just it's
This was really
Yeah.
upset, and it was exactly this match only, right? This match only, the 2-1 loss against. I mean, seriously, and the one of the most frustrating thing about Martial that Louis Van Gaal, Louis Van Gaal, he bought him from so good in his first season for United. I remember he loved the club so much. He still loves Manchester United, no doubt about it. He still loves Manchester United. He loves the club so much, but unfortunately, and I remember with the days of Van Gaal and Mourinho, he didn't got much game time under Mourinho, but still he delivered under Mourinho. Under Oli, he delivered as well. But last season, due to some prats, due to the fucking racism going on over there, because that is why only. And he actually
but the thing is, you can't really say that because that happens with every player. Like every player, most players get racism. So like obviously, it's not good at discouraging racism, but other players brush off it. But and Martial hasn't.
because Martial, I don't think so. He's used to it. I don't think so he's used to it because and sorry to say, means he used to be one of my favorite players. Means under Ollie's favorite. He used to be Ollie's favorite as well. He means what a player he was. He was such a good player, man. I means I don't know what to say about Martial. And moving on from Martial. And talking about Scott McTominay, he recently gave an interview about Ralph Ragnick, about how what type of manager he is. I have actually read the article, his interview, and he actually said a lot of good things about Ralph Ragnick. And now he has instantly became a Ralph Ragnick's favorite. But I still think that Ralph Ragnick, because he will be Ralph Ragnick's favorite, I don't think so. He will start every game, in my opinion,
Yeah.
because because sorry to because from the last night's draw against Young Boys, I remember there were three players who performed well in that pitch. One was Mason Greenwood, one was Eric Bailly, and one was Donny Van de Beek. Van de Beek, he was playing as a CDM.
And
The
Mengi when it came.
Bengi, he came on as a sub. I mean,
I know.
he's still a youth player. He's still a youth player. I can't mean I'm the three senior most players in the squad. Matic was shite. He played as centre back. Means he was shite. And one thing to say about Van de Beek that he didn't. He was playing as a lone CDM, and his midfield partner was one Mata. His midfield partner was one Mata, and he was doing all the hard work. He was doing all the hard work, and sorry, not about Donny Van de Beek, but I still think that he will be useful under Ragnick because he suits the Ragnick style a lot. And but Scott McTominay, what do you think about? Because I recently saw an interview in the United Stand as well. Mark Goldrich talking about was Scott McTominay, and I completely agree with. And I completely agree with Mark what he said that Oli loved him, Mourinho loved him, so Sir Alex loves him, and now Ragnick also loves him. Means it's there's something special. There's something special he does in training. There's something special he does in training, but he can't deliver that on the match day. He can't deliver that on the match. That's that's really unfortunate. And he is now 25. He is now 25 years old. He's now into his
But he's
prime.
treated like he's 21.
What?
He's treated like he's 21 by the media and all.
Because he's Brit, man. He's a Brit. That's why. Means I don't know what to say. He is a 20. He's 25. All he is in his prime. So I can't understand. Means how the hell you can call you? I know there's a good player in Scott McTominay. There is a player in Scott McTominay, but still I don't. I can't see that player on the pitch. I can hardly see him delivering on the pitch. I can hardly see that delivering on the pitch. And you are on his prime, man. And how can you say that you are a Man United player with performances like that? How can you say that? Means I mean Thieves and AD, what do you want to say? First you go, Thieves.
Yeah, like McTominay, I think I'm not really sure about McTominay. I think we'll see how he progresses over the next few weeks with his performances. If his performances continue to be like they have been for the last few weeks, then I do think Donny will replace him in the starting 11. Because like Ragnick, he may be one of Ragnick's favorites, but I think that Ragnick won't be afraid to drop McTominay. But if McTominay does start to perform well, I don't know. It can be a good thing. So yeah, let's see what happens.
What do you think, AD, man?
About Scott McTominay.
Yes, man. Yes, about Scott
Yeah,
McTominay.
I don't know, man. This guy, man. It's tough to say because I don't really feel like he should be a starter in this United team anymore, in my opinion. Maybe become like a bench player, but not a starter. I think the other players like Fred, I think is better. I think Van de Beek is better. Pogba's better. I mean, these three players, in my opinion, are better. You guys might disagree with me, but that's just how I feel. And yeah, man, I don't know, man. I think it might be time to part ways with McTominay soon. Well, actually, let me ask you guys a question because I'm not really sure. Was McTominay always a CDM or was he like a cam like Fred at his previous clubs?
He is
He was.
means
He's been.
what can I say? He was a
He's.
striker actually in the academy, but he was converted into a box to box midfielder because of his
Oh,
Yeah.
height.
I see. Okay, that's interesting. Well, I didn't know
And
that.
yeah, I didn't and the most frustrating part about that, Ollie, he never developed. I mean, sorry to say, he never developed any of the players. I would say. Okay, I know Luke Shaw. I know he get the best out of Luke Shaw, but what else he did? What else he did? What else? McTominay was the same under Mourinho. McTominay was the same under Oli. McTominay is the same under Ragnick. Rashford was the same under Van Hal. Rashford was the same under Mourinho. Rashford was the same under Oli as well. He didn't develop any of the players. Means
I think Rashford's gotten better, but I think that's because of himself, not because of the coaching.
not because of the coaching, man. He, I mean, we and one of the American coaches, American or German coaches, I don't know. I mean, assistant coaches will be
Yeah,
part of
American, I
Ragnick
think.
setup. American or German, I don't know exactly, but he is actually confirmed, and he will be on the sidelines with Ralph Ragnick.
He also we have brought in a sports psychologist. If you don't know what a psychologist is, it's basically a player. It's not a player. It's basically a coach who will come in and who will basically just be the coach the team mentally. He'll give pep talks to a team, and he's basically kind of like a counselor for the team. And he'll benefit the team mentally. So yeah, that's what a sports psychologist is.
And yeah, one thing I would like to say about that. One thing I would like to say that Paul Pogba and Edinson Cavani, they're back in training, but my reaction for Paul Pogba is
There is no passion, there is no vision, there is no aggression, there is no fucking mindset in this football club. There is no.
sorry, my bad. Yeah, he has no passion for this club. Sorry to say, he has no passion. He has no passion at all for Manchester United. He doesn't want to play for United. If he wants to stay for United, he wants to be the highest earner at Manchester United. And for him, and for him, I would like to say, for him, I would like to say this. Fuck off, Paul Pogba. Fuck off. Go to Madrid. I don't care if you're an expensive player, one of the United's most expensive players. You just get out of Manchester United, man. I just don't care. I just don't care about Paul Pogba, man. Okay.
Whoa. Yeah. I mean, like I said, there's always players that like how to put some words. It's like there's always players that feel like they're better than the club, and they'll be like, I don't really feel like working hard and that kind of thing. But they have a lot of quality, right? And it's kind of like Pogba in this case, where yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you look at it from two perspectives, right? You look at it from his perspective. I don't really think him staying United is going to really benefit his career.
Yeah, but no, yeah, we can see on the pitch he's not giving 100%.
Yeah, yeah,
He
and
doesn't give a
also
shit.
yeah, and I don't know. Do you guys think he's doing this on purpose so he can leave the club? Go on a free or something, or do you think
Yeah,
like
I just think that it's just sitting here waiting till January or the summer, getting our cash in, and then going to Real Madrid. I think that's his plan.
and
mm,
this, I'm sorry to say the fact that that he said that I get the freedom to play for Juventus and for France. For France, you fucking play 10 matches in a year, man. For France, you play 10 matches in a year in an average. For Juventus, you may play for the best team in Italy, but you are playing in the Premier League, man. I remember only Pogba's best seasons were like the 2017-18 and the 18-19. That's all. The best seasons. Okay. I think his first season under
He
his
was good.
comeback. His comeback was good. Means 16-17. He was still decent. He was good. But I think so. His best season was 17-18 and 18-19 was his best seasons. But I
Yeah,
think so. It's time over for Paul Pogba and he should get move on. So yeah, Teeth, can I share my screen for the
yeah,
lineups?
yeah, yeah.
Still, I think the cuff isn't. You know,
Not yet.
yeah, not yet, man. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
yeah,
I will
Go to
go
the
for a
full.
4-2-4-2-2-2, 4-2-2. Sorry. So
It's
I missed it. It's right
go
here,
up,
right? Yeah.
go up, up. Yeah.
In goal,
wow,
David De Gea.
By the way, in his press conference, Ralph Ragnick said that
What?
David De Gea is the number one. De Gea is the number one.
And
wow,
shout out to Tom Eaton on making his man Champions League
Yeah, my
debut.
Champions League debut. But yeah, Dean Henderson fans will be like this.
There is no passion, there is no vision, there is no aggression, there is no fucking mindset in this football club. Nothing is there. What the hell is there in this football club? Tell me now. What the hell is there?
No, I know. Okay, in goal, David De Gea.
yeah. I think DDG should be the first choice. I don't even know why there's like debate over him and Henderson.
And one thing, Thea, I know why AD was laughing. I mistakenly put De Gea over here.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
yeah,
centre backs. I think so. Maguire and Varane.
Lindelof. No, no, like no, no. I don't. I want to start. I don't want to start Varane because I don't. I don't want to rush him back from injury.
Okay, Maguire and Lindelof then. Okay, I think so.
Yeah,
I would still drop Maguire from the Ragnick system, and I would play Lindelof and Varane in defense, and right back and speedy recovery to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He was being stretched
yeah.
off.
Got an injury.
He was being stretched off the Champions League game
Yeah,
against
yeah.
young
Another
boys.
hand injury.
Right back Dalot. I don't see if I and left back. Left back, I would. This is a very
It's a
interesting
tough
thing.
one. It's a tough one actually because like Shaw was actually good against young boys.
But I think so. He will still go for Tellers this game.
Shaw has done. Yeah.
But I think so. Shaw can still be a first team player under Ragnick for squad
Yeah,
rotation.
yeah. Because like Shaw, he was good against young boys. He was good.
Yeah. So my two midfield. I won't go for McFred, but I think so. He will go again for McFred.
Yeah, I think I go for my Fred as well.
I will go for Donny Fred, but it's not, sorry,
yeah,
Fred. What a player he has turned out to be when Ollie has departed. Since the time Ollie has departed, what a player he has turned out to be. Huge shout out to Fred. Huge shout out.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Right.
Don't know what will happen to this bloke, man. Two cams,
Bruno and
Bruno,
Sancho.
Bruno and Sancho. Bruno.
Yeah. Sancho played well against Palace, but I didn't think Bruno played that well.
Yeah, Bruno didn't play that good. And two strikers. You know what? I will go for Greenwood and Ronaldo, but
Greenwood and Ronaldo.
or Rashford Ronaldo.
I would actually agree with that. Greenwood and Ronaldo because I think Greenwood deserves to start because he didn't really do much against young boys, but he got one chance and he scored a fantastic goal. I saw the goal, fantastic goal
Like
from a very
Robin
tight
Van
angle.
Persie, yes.
Yeah, from a very tight angle. And Rashford wasn't really that good against young boy against Palace. Rashford wasn't really that good, so I don't think Greenwood deserves a start. So yeah, I was not Greenwood.
But the only thing will sus me a lot will be he doesn't pass to Ronaldo that much.
I mean, but to be fair, Rashford didn't really do anything like that either against young
Yeah,
boy
he didn't.
against. Yeah.
But Cavani is back. I won't mind to put Cavani back in the
But
starting
Cavani,
eleven.
but again, I don't want to risk Cavani because
Yeah, I don't want to risk Cavani. Yeah, so yeah, I will go for Ronaldo here. Oh, bloody hell! Means what? Ronaldo and Greenwood. So yeah, here's the lineup. We'll play a 4-2-2-2 formation with De Gea and goal. Back focuses of Telles, Maguire, Lindelof, and Delo. And and midfield consists of Fred McTominay, McFred. This I can trust this in guy right now, but not this guy. Sorry to say, Heath. Bruno and Sancho at cam. Ronaldo and Greenwood both up top. The most turnaround of this event that these two have now became Ralph Ragnick's first team,
yeah,
first
that's
choice
the biggest. Yeah,
fullbacks.
that's probably the biggest shock so far.
Yeah, so biggest turnaround in my opinion.
Yeah, biggest
So
shock in
yeah,
that.
biggest turnaround, and I would I would like to say one thing or shout out to Alex Telles and Diogo Dallo. I think so. Dallo is more intelligent as a player, and I actually sent you a video of saying that one of the United stand old guy saying that when another manager comes in, Wan-Bissaka won't be in the starting level. And I think so. I think so. It has turned out to be true. It has turned out to be true. It has turned out to be the truth. But what do you say about that?
I mean, clearly that's a good player, Wan-Bissaka. I think in terms of like, let's not forget how good Wan-Bissaka has been. Like he's had some fantastic games. I remember against PSG, probably one of the best performances I've ever seen from a right back.
City.
Uh, yeah, City as well, fantastic. And yeah, like, he's had some fantastic games. So like, let's not forget how great Wan-Bissaka is as a right back. But I do think on form, I do think the Lord deserves to start because we should pick players on form in my opinion, and the Lord has been on better form recently. But I definitely think that there's a chance for Wan-Bissaka to get back into this team.
I would definitely love that though. To I would definitely love Dalo to continue his form. I would definitely love Dalo to continue his form. And what do you say, Eddie, about this situation of Wan-Bissaka and Dalo?
Yeah, it's interesting because Wan-Bissaka this season, I don't think has been that great. I think he's been kind of weird
May,
this season. I've seen him make
may.
like a lot of reckless tackles. I think um, and I don't know, man. I just don't really think. I just feel like for me, many people seem to praise him for his defensive work, but I feel like for me, his defensive work this season, at least the games I've watched, I haven't watched all the games, obviously, but um, he hasn't really stood out to me defensively. So yeah, I don't know. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, and one thing I would like to say that Sid means congratulations to Charlie Savage and Zidane Iqbal on getting your debuts, and proud moment, AD, proud moment for all of Asians like us, because he was Zidane Iqbal becomes the first ever Asian to play in the Champions League. Not the first ever Asian,
Wow.
but the first ever British Asian to play in
British
the
South
Well,
Champions
that's
Asian.
League.
pretty.
British South
Yeah, that's
Asian.
pretty interesting.
South
Yeah,
Asian.
proud moment for all of. And if you don't know AD,
South Asian.
yeah,
Because
South
South
Asian. If you
Asian.
don't know, yeah, if you don't know Teer, the AD is also half South Asian.
I
So
know. He's half Bangladeshi. I know.
yeah, and yeah, so yeah, and proud moment for all of the Asians, all of us Asians, and proud moment for
Yeah.
Zidane Iqbal, proud moment.
Yeah.
And
His
I,
first ever. He is the second ever Iraqian to play in the Champions League.
whoa, second ever. I thought he was the first.
Second ever. But yeah, like Zidane Iqbal, he plays for Iraq under 23s, and he's actually the captain as well. So he's he's looking to have a bright future, it seems, in the future. And I think there's for sure a lot of talent there. Let's see if he can get into the first team. He's kind of like a cam, right? Cam slash box to box.
He's a cam. He's a cam and box to box, and he and Mejbri, they will be a fantastic combination.
Yeah, but I don't see him getting into the first team at all right now because of the competition there. But Ragnick has said that each season he wants at least one youth player who is good enough for the first team to come to the academy. This season, I think that might be Alanga or Ahmad's. Next season, let's see
I
what
would love to see
happens.
Ahmad. I would love to see him, but I think so. Ahmad is moving out on loan in January, right?
Yeah, probably. I would like to see Langa go out on loan as well. Let's see what happens with that. Also, Charlie Savage, his dad was actually a commentator for the game.
And and,
For the
and actually, he was a former and Charlie Savage's dad was actually a former United player.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, yeah, that
And
must have been. Yeah.
he became very emotional. He became very emotional. He's one saying his father, Robbie Savage. Yeah, Robbie Savage. His father. He actually played for one sec. His father actually played for Manchester United, and yeah, and he actually played. His father actually played for Manchester United. He was the youth player. He was our youth player. He was our youth player, but he didn't got first team football for Manchester United. And his son,
Wow.
great means his son, great shot, good
Fantastic.
one, Charlie Savage
And,
and Zidane
and
Iqbal.
Iqbal and Savage have actually been friends since they were 5 years old. So they've been friends for like 13 years. So they made their academy debuts, first team debuts, for Manchester United together.
And
I
yeah,
hope we see more of them. I think we won't see. I don't think we'll see that much of them this season. Maybe in the FA Cup, but I think that's it.
I think so. One of the most interesting things about Zidane Iqbal, that if he would have chosen England as his nationality, then the media would have gone into him, that start him every game. But now he's Iraqi, so no, I mean, the media won't praise him. If he has a bad game, then the media will like, oh, he's shy, he's shy. Then the racism will come in and so on. But it means it's not part of football. But still, stuff continues like this, and unfortunately, we can't help to stop. And but still, great congratulations to and great congratulations to this I forgot Zidane Iqbal, and means looking forward, really looking forward to for the game against Norwich City FC, and and I don't know what to say. Oh yeah, and Teeth, another news
Yeah.
that Dylan Markande, he's actually Indian origin playing for Tottenham Hotspurs under 23s. He can actually be the first British Indian player to play for Spurs in the Europa League, in the conference in Europe.
Wait, what? Wait, he's declared Indian,
He's half Indian but born in England.
but is he declared Indian?
He it said that born in England, Markande is of an Indian origin.
But which
Yeah.
nationality will he? But which nationality will he represent?
I don't know, man. He actually hasn't represented any national team right now, and I think so. Hopefully, and we have got one comment over here.
What?
What? Okay, I got same comment like this, but oh my god, bloody hell. So means imagine if an Indian player plays in Europe. I remember.
Yeah. Wait, hold up. What about there's an Indian guy. There's a guy I know that plays for Leicester City. I think I
Who?
forgot his
Oh,
name.
Chaudhary.
Hamza Chaudhary. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
he's a forgotten gem, man. Unfortunately, sorry to say, AD, but he is a forgotten gem. He doesn't get any first team football, to be honest.
Uh,
Yeah,
He's
but Leicester
he's
doesn't start, and he doesn't even start for, and he has no chance for the England squad.
Yeah, means he has played
yeah.
for the under 21s, but unfortunately, means I don't know what to say about Hamza Chaudhary, and he's a Bangladeshi origin, but shout out to Dilan Makande, and I actually checked his Instagram. He had actually had an Indian flag in his Instagram bio.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
yeah, that's my reaction and Thief's reaction as well. But yeah, and score predictions now, Thief. What
Oh
do you
yeah,
go for?
4-0 to United.
4-0 to United. Okay. And AD, what do you think? What do you think, man?
Uh. Uh. hmm. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I'll say 3-0. 3-0 United.
3-0 United. Yeah, I think so. That's just justified. You know, yeah, that means that would be so good to get a win against Norwich. I won't say they are a bad team. I won't say that they are a bad team. They are still a decent team, a very decent team. Dean Smith, a very good manager, but I still think that they will be relegated. Unfortunately, sorry to say, they made so many good signings in the name of a good prospect in the name of Ozan Kabak. Then
Oh yeah, I've heard of him.
Ozan Kabak, then Christian Jollis, then Josh Sargent for the Bundesliga. They are actually all from the Bundesliga. Then so many good players. Todd Cantwell, then Billy Gilmore. Actually, he is in the squad as well.
Oh
He's
yeah, on
actually
loan,
on loan from Chelsea. But
Brandon.
yeah, so means I don't know what to say. Thieves, you man, end the show right now, man.
Yeah, right. So yeah, so already wanted to talk about the heading one after. Of course, what's wrong as always tomorrow on the Red Devils. So yeah, make sure to stay tuned for that. So yeah, anyways, guys. Oh yeah, also, anyways, guys, that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications to be notified when we upload our next video. Make sure to join the Red Devils TV Discord server. Link is in the description below. And make sure to join the Red Devils Discord server as well. Link for that server is also in the description below. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.